He's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry.
Bryce got the taste, Cam got the game. Chris with the flash, Swan bring a flame. Headset to the mic, we never gon' fade. NL, NBA, we running the lane. Talk big plays, big trades, big games. Post up the clips, go viral with claims. Turn your TVs on and keep us in the frame. It's the I Need It gang, you know the name.
Let's know what your Eagles are doing this year.
We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. Spotlight on us every night, every day. I need it, I want it, I crave it. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the door, keep blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking. Got the moves, Cam got the speed. Chris with the heat, Swan plant the seed. Live from the stage, we never gon' bleed. NFL or NBA, need a dream team. Saw big dreams, big teams, big leagues. The takes and go viral instantly. I need it taking over for the world to see. Tell the case that the slip, let's take the lead. We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. The spotlight on us every night, every day.
Get him in here, get him in here, get him in here.
Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the court, we blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Your boys from the neighborhood. I Need a Sports Podcast back with another one. NFL Week 6 recap, NFL Week 7 preview. You already know what it is. It's your boy Bryce, dog Cam, Chris. Hopefully, we'll be joined by Swan a little bit later. Got a little business to handle. But yeah, man, another week in the NFL books. Rough week betting for the boys, man. We'll touch on that here soon. Cam, your team had a bye, so you got a pretty chill week. But if y'all remember last week,
I'm not doing this.
Oh man, how it ended, man. It didn't end too good. What's up, TJ? We appreciate you tuning in. But yeah, man, it didn't end too well last week's pod after LJ's ladder, man. And Cam said, y'all better not lose to the Panthers, man. And then as Rico Dowdle said, them boys ain't buckle up. So, Chris, I'm going to swing it to you first, man. What happened to your boys this past weekend?
Bro, I do not remember Cam saying that, bro. I remember that. Nah, bro. I mean, I don't think it's a secret. We've been talking about it since week 1. It's the same thing over and over again. I think I saw a graphic earlier today. We run zone defense like 85% of the time, bro. Yeah. 85% of the time. We have historically been a horrible defensive zone defense team since I can remember. I don't recall when we were ever good in the zone. We don't grab defensive players that are good in zone. I don't know what Matt Eberflus has going on. I hate that this is the one time Jerry Jones doesn't want to open his big fat mouth and talk about it. I hate that cameras keep putting the camera on Ryan Schottenheimer. Whenever things are going, when we lost that game this past Sunday, it kept going on Brian. And I don't understand that part. I don't get that.
Put it on Eberflus.
You put it on Eberflus, bro. It's funny because I just watched I finally watched that what's it called? The Gambler and His Cowboys, the docuseries on Netflix. I hadn't watched it. I was trying to avoid it because but my dad watched it and he was just interesting. So I binged it while I was working. And I can't say now that I've watched that I'm not too shocked with the fact that Jerry has allowed this to continue.
It all makes more sense now.
It makes way more sense. It makes way more sense. But also it's kind of insane because I guess he thinks that his life is a profit or some shit, and that's just not how it's gonna go. But to his credit, everybody was saying the same thing in 1990 and 1989. So I don't know what to think no more. I would like to see us at least try running man for a majority of the game. I'm willing to take an L on trying something new. I've always been this way, right? I've always told y'all guys, and Bryce, you agree, like what we say, the definition of insanity all the time.
Same shit over and over.
Over and over. Like if we do something different and we still lose, then hell, that's fine. Like I'll take that and I'll shut my big fat mouth. But as of right now, bro, it's not working. It's not working. We have arguably a top 5 offense in the league right now, and we can't stop. We can't stop shit. If a fly walked into the locker room, nobody killing it. If an ant crawled on our skin, nobody smacking it. Like we arm tackle. We can't read no coverage. Like we can't read no offenses. Can't read the ball. Goddamn, we watched this past weekend. Donovan Wilson tried to sit there and gamble on a pass that went, in the back of the end zone to how you pronounce his fucking name, McMillan, whatever. How you gamble in a zone? Why are you gambling in a zone? Why are you stepping up in a zone? Why are you stepping up in a zone gambling when your area coverage is in the end zone? You still on the half-yard line and y'all in a zone. It don't work that way. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So
I
don't know, bro. You can blame personnel. People have been blaming personnel too. I really think that a decent, and we watched it with Shanahan. We watched it with McVay. We watched it with O'Connell. Like a decent coordinator, a decent coach, somebody calling the place great, they can hide some bullshit, bro. He's not good, and he should not be safe in Dallas right now. Like I tweeted some things. I'm not deleting them. I truly believe in what I said.
I'm Matt Eberflus, and I believe Charlie Kirk deserves. You'll get bad.
Yeah.
But,
no, we did get punked, bro. Rico ran that. Yeah. Right down.
What he had like 224 total
yards.
Oh, bro, that's crazy. They treat what's dude off Boondocks? Is it Stink Meaner?
What about him?
Is he the one that was like, we can do this? I like
easy
shit.
way,
I want shit. The easy way.
Yeah,
that's how they treat y'all the defense man right now, man. Y'all couldn't stop a running cold right now. Yeah. And at least I think Eberflus is literally on like a 1-year prove it deal. I'm pretty sure. Like y'all just signed him for this year. It just sucks though because okay, no, it's Booty Ward. Thank you, DJ. It's Booty Ward.
It's not the same dude.
I thought it was, but shit.
Oh no, you right. Yeah, when they was in the prison, he was talking to him face to face, and he was telling him, "Yeah, you right."
I like you, and I want you.
Yeah,
the choice is yours.
Always.
But no, it's just funny because like y'all got Eberflus on this 1-year prove deal, but it's like this the 1 year Dak doing what he doing. Y'all got a great wide receiver core, and then to top it all off, George Pickens, you know who his agent is, right? It's Mugaleta. The one who Mike Parsons' agent.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Jerry, are you gonna bullshit around this offseason with this? Because clearly Dak and George Pickens building great rapport.
Man, and so you seen they've been asking GP like all week since last week. They've been asking him like, you want to stay in Dallas? He like, I'm open to it. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But if you watch the documentary, Jerry only signed people who would die for the star. Who would do anything for the star. Bro, this is a place of work. This is not 1980s no more.
but remember, he got all this money now. Oh, now that we got rid of the Micah thing, like we got money to do this. We got okay, Jerry, do something with it.
He did say that. He did say that earlier in the week. They asked him about that, and he was like, if we see a free agency opportunity, we're definitely going to do something to help bolster the defense. I don't know how serious he is about that. And to your point with Eberflus, like I could see a world where he just kind of let it ride out. and then wait for next year, and then he bolsters the defense, and then he brings in the coach that he wants, like a coordinator that he wants. I don't know, bro. He on borrowed time. Yeah. So if he's gonna win something, he needs to do it now.
Yeah, no, it definitely. So, hey man, it's tough. It's tough because if y'all just had even an average defense, y'all might be.
If we had the Bengals defense, we would be killing.
Yeah, so, poor Dak Prescott, poor offense, man. But respect to Dak. Dak, a true professional. I gotta give it to him because he went up there at the post game pressure and he was like, "Offense got the ball couple times before the game was over. We ain't do nothing with it, so I'll take the blame." It's like, it really not your fault, Dak, but I respect it.
I'd be a horrible teammate.
You be Tua.
You be Tua. I was saying
we got people not showing up to the players. Only me.
Everybody on the bus.
He's talking about the leaders got to get it together. What the fuck aren't you the leader? You the quarterback, highest paid player on the team. What you mean?
Well, I'd be.
He tried to walk back those comments today. I'm like, I'm tired. They need it. I know he's the quarterback, so it's not gonna stop. But they got to stop putting the mic in front of Tua.
He just needs to be like Marshawn and just shut up.
Literally, I'm just here so I won't get fined, bro. But he just voluntarily snitching about everything. Shit, people don't need to know about.
Hey, but honestly though, I don't blame him. That I think about it, I don't blame him. That shit probably irritating, bro.
It is, but I mean, you can't be doing that, and he throw 3 interceptions.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
He's very much part of the reason why.
Yeah.
So,
facts.
But as for my Chiefs, man, I don't know if we probably don't got Eric on right now because he would have been commented by now. He been blowing up my phone all week about the refs and all that stuff. Man. Hey, man, it is what it is. Chiefs belt to ass on the Lions Sunday night. If y'all locked it in on the money line, go shit. It helped out a lot. Because it was a rough week, man. But hey, what I tell y'all, man, Patrick Mahomes finally got some protection. He looked like Patrick Mahomes again, leading the league in total touchdowns, total yards. Rasheed back this week. Everybody got to eat. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Lions might be one of the most pathetic fan bases I've seen, dog. It like. Obviously, they're not used to winning a lot. They just got good like 3 years ago. But, dog, I can't get with it if you're a team that prides yourself on, like, being the bully, and then you get smacked like that, and now all of it is just crying and excuses. Like, no, y'all the bully. Like, as soon as y'all not up by double digits on somebody and can't run the ball all game, and you got to rely on Jared Goff, then y'all not good no more. And that's why I can't ever take them serious for real. They mad because – for one, they think it was a missed taunting penalty on Mahomes when he ran his touchdown because I don't know if y'all know this, but every Chiefs fan knows it. Every time Mahomes runs a touchdown, literally since his first year in the league, he always wipes his chest twice and then flexes it.
Yeah, he do that shit when he truck dudes too.
Yeah, people was like,
tough, bro, Pat big.
He be using that dad bod, bro. And so he did that to Brian Branch, who hit him like 4 seconds late into the end zone, pointed at the flag, and then Mahomes pointed back like, "Nah, that flag on y'all." And then went into celebration. And there's Lions fans, I kid you not, crying this very moment on Twitter about that shit. I'm like, bro, the game was Sunday night. It is Wednesday night. Shut the fuck up and move on, bro. They're not finna reverse the game, dog.
We got a game next week, bro.
You gotta focus on the Buccaneers. Lock in, bro. The players, Kirby Joseph, don't ever tweet. He rifled off like 25 tweets about the refs cheating. Of course, Brian Branch thing, smacking Juju, and now he's suspended for 1 game. They're trying to peel that. Lions fans posting the screenshot of Juju on the ground. I'm like, okay, well, I sure wish y'all players showed that type of fight during the game. Maybe y'all wouldn't have got whooped like that. But, celebrate the moral victories. And then this is where it really had me laughing because it was Lions fans on Twitter like, well, I guess this was the Chiefs Super Bowl since they're celebrating this. I'm like, huh? Y'all talking about the team that's won 3 in the last 5 years versus y'all who've never won 1, and this was our Super Bowl? Like, come on now. Act like you've been there before, but they haven't. And that's just truly what it is, man. So Chiefs 30-17, get the dub. Eric already paid me for my beer bet, so thank you, Eric. If you're watching or when you see this, man, pleasure doing business with you. Maybe we can run it back for a Super Bowl, man. I don't know. If Jared Goff can get it together, we'll see, man. But gotta give y'all the recap.
It ain't that bad. We've seen worse.
It ain't that
bad.
We've seen worse.
Yeah, we have. You're not lying. We've definitely seen worse, man. We've definitely seen worse. But it was a rough week for the official plays. But we'll get to the next slide. If y'all subscribe to the money line, go for $1. It was a much better week. But the official shit that we dropped on Twitter, yeah, man, it ain't even no sugarcoating. That shit was ugly. Seahawks ML, I told y'all. Cam had it on the Cam Sutton surprise upset alert 2. That was always written. Jacksonville coming off the win versus my Chiefs. They was going to be way in over their heads, not show up. Trevor Lawrence still fucking ass. We told y'all. Pick number 2, I'm really mad about because I went between this and taking the Rams just -7 the points. But I was like, -7 a little steep. Ravens probably fuck around and like play it tough. I'm like, I'm gonna just go with the points because they don't got no defense. And then the Rams win 17-3. And so I should have just went with the points. Well, like, how the fuck y'all didn't score over 17 points versus this Baltimore Ravens defense? So for all the people that's like, oh, Mahomes can't get no credit because he put up numbers on Baltimore and that's a third string defense. Why ain't Stafford do that shit this week? What happened? They couldn't put up 26.5. Like, come on now. And then the 49ers, man, they probably got the worst luck in the league, man. Like, they whole team dropping like flies. I don't know. Christian McCaffrey sacrificed everybody so he can stay healthy this year. But everybody and their mom on the 49ers dropping out. And unfortunately, they just lost Fred Warner for the season. So 1 and 2 for me, -2.34 units on the official bets for the pod, man. But like I said, next slide, it was all right. If y'all subscribe to Moneyline Go. If y'all just follow here, I'm sorry, man. I'll do better this week. I'll do better. But on to you, Cam.
Yeah, I had Niners ML. I really thought that was gonna hit, but obviously it didn't. Whatever. Yeah, like you said, the Niners, they getting smoked with injuries right now. So, that was tough. Baker, hats off to him. He playing lights out right now. So I can't even knock him. So that didn't hit. And I had Bryce Young over 219 and I had passing yards. Going to the fourth, I thought, okay, like this is doable. Like, he can do it. Like, he's right there. But I mean, they kept on running the ball. And then Bryce, like, I really should have took his passing touchdowns. Because I mean, he'll just get to like the red zone and just throw a touchdown every time. Shit's crazy. So, that didn't hit. I think he had like 199. And then Ashton Jency over 74.5 rushing yards. I was like, yeah, that was easy. So
yeah, I think I'm not trying to rag on y'all, Chris, but I think Bryce Young hadn't had a passer rating all season over 90, and then this weekend his passer rating was 115, and that's just the testament to how bad the Cowboys secondary is right now with that weak ass zone defense. So
weak.
I'm taking whatever
James scoring that hole. Like, I think Cam could run like a little slant. I'm just gonna do a little shallow cross, and Bryce just threw it right up above, bro. I think we can score on him.
Look, as long as y'all cross paths, Trayvon Diggs gonna lose y'all.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, you go.
And really, if you just pump fake, DeRon Bland gonna come up and try and ball hockey. So I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna keep going. Like, stupid, bro. Oh my god.
It's rough, man. It's rough. But then Sawad, he was also on the Seahawks ML. Lions plus 2.5. I had to let him do it. I wanted to talk about it like Swan. You don't know what's coming this weekend, man. But plus 2.5 for the Lions failed, and then the Cowboys, it was right there. But like we've said, and we'll continue to state for the rest of the season because it probably won't get fixed with Eberflus. That Cowboys defense gives up the -3. And then Chris, come on, man. What's the deal, man?
I mean, shoot, Carolina. A lot of credit to their DC, bro. Like, he definitely did his homework. I think George Pickens had like 160 something yards or something like that, but he shut down the middle of the field. Like, Vontae couldn't get no runs. They shut down Jaden Blue even on his outside runs. I don't even think they put him inside. And then Jake Ferguson down the middle, like that's Dak's favorite pass right there on that scene. Even them quick little hook routes right there, and he could not get them the ball. Same with Javonte. Like, Javonte, sometimes he'll block and then he'll like release in the middle of the field. They shutting that down. So I guess the game plan for their DC was shut down the middle of the field because that's how we get down the field. And if they want to take their shots at GP, let them have it. And they're willing to live and die by that, considering our defense ain't gonna put up any fight. So Shout out to them. They held Jake to I think just 3 receptions. Obviously, the spread didn't cover because we lost. I don't know why I really took this Brown spread because I know Cleveland had lost that first Dylan Gabriel start, but they was about to win. They almost won, and so I felt like they was at least gonna put up a fight against Pittsburgh, who really don't put up like touchdowns like that, which they didn't. Shout out to Chris Boswell, got me 15 fantasy points. they just they scored on just field goals and I think like 1 touchdown maybe. But no, the Browns got waxed and Dylan Gabriel out there looking like a toddler with his helmet on backwards, bro. I got 9 sacks. And I think it has nothing to do with pass protection either. He just holds on to the ball way too long. He can't make any reads. So
I'm not even saying just to put Shador and just Cub, but like, bro, Dylan Gabriel, if you think Shador ain't an NFL quarterback, Dylan Gabriel damn sure ain't an NFL quarterback.
Right.
Like, come on, like just keep it a buck. Like, people can say what they want about Shador, but also keep it a buck on Dylan Gabriel. He cannot quarterback in the NFL. I think he threw the ball 52 times this week, bro.
Insane.
That's insane. Like, and you had Quinshon Judkins, who been playing pretty good, and then now this what you stuck with. You just throw the ball that many times, so
yeah.
they definitely.
No, but you know what? No, he didn't throw it 52 times. He threw it 58 times
because you got sacked. Yeah, man. So those were the official plays. But like you said, man, if y'all subscribe to the Moneyline Go, it's literally just $1 a month. Boy, we should have put these picks on the official plays, I guess. My bad, man. My bad. So we told y'all this last week when we was going through the props for the Thursday night game. I was like, hey, Jackson Dart, if his prop is at 35.5 and people think he truly gonna hit that, there's no way he don't have a rush longer than 12.5. So just roll with that one too. So I locked that one in. First run of the game, cash for his touchdown. Easy. I think he ran it for like 24, I think, on that touchdown run. So that was cash. And then the Colts, they were -7, so I took them in the teaser, got it down to -1, which honestly was a little iffy there because the Cardinals played them well with Brissett, which makes you wonder about how bad is Kyler if you like, I don't know, man. I'm just saying. But then Cincy, Green Bay, I was like, look, I know it's Joe Flacco's first game in Cincy, but he's more competent than Jake Browning, even at 40 years old. He'll find Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, which he did. They put up some points on Green Bay, and then Green Bay did what they do with their offense. So hit the over 38.5 there to cash 2-0 to start off the money line go plays, man. And then it was just one of them weeks, Cam. It's just one of them weeks. But you finna bounce back, bro. You finna bounce back.
Bro, both of them look like they could have hit it too if they would have stayed healthy. Marvin Harrison had a concussion. Jacoby Brissett, he was throwing the ball all around that whole game. So it makes sure he could have definitely got it if he didn't miss the whole second half. And then Calvin Ridley, I think he had like a reception and maybe like 18 yards before he got hurt. He missed 3 quarters. He got hurt in the first quarter and then come back. They say he couldn't run on his hamstring or whatever. So just two bad ones. Just gotta need to bounce back, man. Gotta bounce back.
And then Swan, he took his guy AJ Brown, who did hit his over, but Eagles offense still looks very pedestrian in that 34-17 whooping. And then Daniel Jones over 1.5 passing touchdowns, easy cash, man. He been balling, Colts been balling. They've been doing their damn thing. So shoot, they now moved to 5-1 as well. Danny Dunn, I guess that's what it is. You leave New York and your career just starts thriving. So, man, Chris, you also swept the board for the money line go as well.
Yep. Dak Prescott. I fully believe in our offense. I think they're gonna always score somehow, some way. So 2 tutties. Look at the odd. It was -136. Bryce Young interception, that was definitely a shot in the dark. I really only did that because I kind of believe in the law of averages, and we hadn't really gotten an interception since the season started. So if this wasn't gonna happen, I was gonna bet it next week when we play. I think we play Arizona. So I was like, if Kyler playing, like we gotta get it then. Yeah. But this one, unfortunately, wasn't even on him.
Yeah, it was on 10. It just dropped it easy fast. But hey,
it cash. So
we'll take it, man. A cash is a cash. So yeah, we went 6-2 on the first slate of money line. And then y'all always know we gotta come through with a few extra bets every now and again. And this is where I'm saying, if y'all follow Moneyline Go, it was looking like a very, very bad weekend. And if the Chiefs would have fucked it up, it would have been a suicidal weekend, man. Came in with our first max play of the week, man. I don't know. I just felt good about this Chiefs game at home, backs against the wall. Healthy offense going into the game. Offense been balling. Like I said, there's no way in hell we should have lost that Jacksonville game. We just shit down our legs. So I felt confident, especially going in with the Lions defense that was banged up in the secondary. I was like, Mahomes should be able to have his way with them. And then it was just a matter of, can our defense just get enough stops? That's it. And after that first drive the Lions had, I was like, oh, Lord, this is going to be a long-ass game. But they got it together, held them to 17. And my boy Travis Kelce looking young as hell out there at 36. Easily cashed the over 4.5 receptions, man. He was doing his thing. And then Swan had Josh Allen. Now, this one was actually funny. Josh Allen had 18 rushing yards in the first half. With a minute left to go in the fourth quarter, Josh Allen still had 18 rushing yards. And then he scrambled in the garbage time for like 30 or like 25 yards or something to cash this over.
That's a bad beat if you bet the under.
Yeah, a terrible beat right before he threw the interception. So for that, finished 6 units there. And then, like I said, man, it was looking like a very, very bad week just from the official pod plays. But we minimized the losses with the money line go, and we came up just a little short. But we'll get it back this week, man. We'll get it back for sure. But we got y'all. So that's what it was, man. That's what it was. But speaking of the Buffalo Bills, obviously, they've now dropped 2 in a row. And it seems like they do this every year. The Eagles have now dropped 2 in a row. And these teams were both, riding high. Eagles defending Super Bowl champs. Oh, it don't matter how we win. We defend the Super Bowl champs. Now you done lost 2 playing ugly. Bills, September champs, as usual, man. We do this every year. Like I say, Bills come out hot in September. Everyone's like, oh, this is a year for Josh Allen. He's the best quarterback we've ever seen in our whole life. We've never seen someone play quarterback this good. And then literally every year in October, they drop 2 games in a row. They drop 2 stinkers, and it's like, oh, get Josh Allen some help. Like, bro, he played like trash, bro. And it's okay to say that. That doesn't mean he's a trash quarterback, but he played like trash. Call a spade a spade. So who are y'all more concerned with right now? The Eagles or the Bills? Both sitting at 4-2, so record-wise, not bad, but like things do not look good right now. Obviously, the Bills, they're calling for Bean to get some type of offensive help for Allen because they don't got no receivers. Even though before the season started, all I kept hearing was Keon Coleman was about to break out this year. Now they want his ass traded. And as for the Eagles, I honestly don't know. They just in the weirdest of funks. I don't know if you got to trade A.J. Brown, but that locker room just seems broken right now. And the defense isn't what it was last year. Quinn Young went down the Thursday night game, and you've seen how Jackson Dart started shredding their defense up. So 6 weeks into the season, who y'all more concerned with? Which team?
Oh, I'm for sure. It's got to be the Eagles, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, like you said, that is just that locker room's not looking right. It's definitely something's going on in that locker room. I think so. I saw somewhere someone said it's kind of reminding it like it's going down to like the 2023 Eagles. And I can kind of see it. Like that's the route I was going, but it's probably about to. It might be time to get AJ Brown out of there or something. I don't know. So yeah, I would definitely say the Eagles are in trouble because the Bills gonna make the playoffs. They'll make the playoffs. I don't know if they'll win a division because Drake May is balling. That boy that is balling. So I don't know about that, but they should still make the playoffs. Eagles should make the playoffs too, but they might be, 6, 7 seeds. So
I mean, it's been what, like 21 years now, where it's a different repeat champ in the NFC East, and it's like, yeah, on paper the Eagles should have just repeat, but like we've seen this shit for 20 plus years, so something is in the water in the NFC East. Like it's not that easy as it seems. Only problem is Washington dropped the game this week when they could have taken first, and then the Cowboys, like we've discussed plenty of times now, they just can't stop nobody. So Eagles might still fuck around and win the division at like a 10-7 record or something. you know, watch it. Or shit, maybe, you know, what do y'all call it? The Bash Bros, whatever they call it, Scatterboo and Dart. They might fuck around and say
Imagine, bro.
and win the
They
division, bro.
called Scatterboo Experiment 696.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie though. For Scatterboo, it makes sense because he like what 5'7", don't run like a 4.5, 40, if even slower. He has to run people over and, you know, play with damn their CTE.
I mean, he gonna get low too. I mean,
Yeah,
he gonna get low.
Jackson Dart though, bro, stop! You cannot play like this, bro. You gonna die, dog. Y'all see them launch head first? I'm like, bro, I get it. I love to fight, but you are the franchise quarterback. You cannot be doing that shit. Because if you go down, you seen Dayball ask when he had to go to the 10.
Yeah, you seen the AI video I sent of it?
Yeah.
Nah, that had me dying.
Crazy. Hey, Russ got to retire off that one, bro. You went in for 2 plays and got booed out. Like, bro, that's like the memes and cartoons where they be pulling them off the stage with the hook or the cage. Like, bro, that man went off for 2 plays and got pulled off the stage, dog. But
I can't blame him, man.
Yeah, no, I would say I'm more worried about the Eagles too, but not that I'm not equally as worried about the Bills. What?
Nah, I'll right back.
Oh,
He about to grab his food. I think he got food delivered.
I'm dead.
So I called him a fatty.
Oh, I see his message in the chat now. But I was gonna say I'm worried the same about the Bills, but the Bills, like, they have the Jets and the Dolphins.
I was gonna say their schedule is way easier.
Their schedule is way easier, and it's like as long as Josh Allen is healthy, like I trust he's gonna figure something out to like kind of weather this storm. As for the Eagles, it's like, dog, NFC is tough as hell this year.
Yeah,
and y'all just don't look right, and like it is just some weird. I don't know what's going on in their locker room because it's not like
it's not the same thing that happened between Jimmy Johnson and Jerry. Somebody want credit.
Yeah.
Somebody want credit for some. Well, ain't no somebody. We know who want credit. It's AJ Brown. He wants credit, and he wants the accolades to go along with that credit. And he not getting them because, like I've been saying for the past year, he has a quarterback that can't get him the ball. and now, I mean, now it's the coordinator. But I mean, respectfully, bro, I've tweeted it a trillion times when I'm watching my Cowboys over and over again. You can tell when Brian Schottenheimer's like, I'm not going to go into the helmet. I'm going to let Dak have this one. Because we hike the ball. Pass. No huddle. We getting back into hot routing everything right there pre-play. Like, Jalen Hurts doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. And those things, those pre-snap changes, those pre-snap hot routes, that's how you get your guys open. If your guy's just trying to get open off of a 2-route play that your offensive coordinator is calling, that's going to be very hard. And no disrespect to AJ Brown, he's a great receiver, but he's not the best route runner. He's not getting open. He's just not going to do. You have to scheme for him. And I think at this point, I don't know what Jalen Hurts' relationship is with him. I think Jalen Hurts probably sees football how Nikola Jokic see basketball, where it is a career and their job is to win. But at the end of the day, it's their job, and their teammates are their coworkers. It's not their brothers; it's their coworkers. So I don't know if Jalen Hurts has the admiration to get dude open or not, or if he's just like, well, I'm gonna do my job because we've been winning this way.
Yeah,
and that's it. That ain't gonna fly. Like, it ain't gonna work long term.
I mean, the AJ Brown is the same dude that literally not even like 36 hours after they won the Super Bowl posted on Instagram like, oh, I thought, this would be the pinnacle, but I'm still hungry. Like, I live not for the Super Bowl, but I live to be lined up one-on-one with a corner, and he knows that he can't hold me. And I just
do that, dude.
Receivers are so those, bro. Divas for sure, man. So yeah, something is off in the locker room, but it's just
receivers like that.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that it's not like the media is just making up stuff. It's the Eagles that always let stuff slip out and that causes all of this. Like last year, it was Brandon Graham randomly on some podcast was like, yeah, I mean, Jalen and AJ used to be really cool. I don't know what happens. Like, what you mean they not cool no more? Like, what's the problem? Why would you say that? Knowing that's going to cause clicks. And then now it's like, okay, what happened last week? I think they said they had a players, not even a players meeting, but like Saquon, Jalen, and him all had a
No,
talk.
they didn't. He just was
No, they
walking
didn't.
out to his
I was
car.
just walking out to the car. And then another part, well, they were out there they were talking for like 2 hours. Like, yeah, I was just, happened to, they caught my attention. They grabbed me. We just chopped it up for like, bro, why even lie about shit like that, dog? So, hey, man, it is what it is. But on the flip side for the Bills, it is a little worrisome too, man. Like, told y'all, the turnover luck was always gonna regress back to the mean a little bit. Y'all was getting away with some stuff for a good minute. Josh was taking care of the ball, but he was also getting a little lucky. And now it's hitting. And once the turnover luck regresses a bit, the defense not as good as y'all thought it was. The offense not as good. Hey, man, y'all losing games, and this is now the second game in a row they've lost where James Cook ain't rushed for over 100 yards.
Yep.
So
He
y'all think James Cook ain't that important, but now y'all see how easily Bills Mafia flips. Because before the season was like, why are y'all trying to pay him? He's not worth all that. Now they're like, Joe Brady, please get James Cook the ball more. Like, use our weapon. Like,
Bro,
which is it?
James Cook like a top 3 running back in the league, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, but before the season, I was like, no, we don't need a pay. I'm like, bro, y'all don't realize how James Cook, how good he is, and how much he means to y'all's team for real. So, but it's funny to watch them flip flop every year, man. I'm telling you, September champs to skies falling, and like Cam said, they might have, obviously it's still a long season, but they might have squandered what we thought was going to be like an easy road to the 1 seed. Finally have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. And now the Patriots might snatch your chain in the AFC East, dog. So it's funny because, they was on Chiefs case all offseason like, oh, y'all division got talent now, young quarterback. Bo Nix or Justin Herbert going to come take the crown.
Look behind you.
Look behind you. Trey May. It might be Josh Allen 2.0 on some shit. We don't know.
Boy.
So that would be quite the turn of events. And, I mean, shit. They got the best coach in the division, hands down. Vrabel, the best coach in the division, easy. So, yeah, man, it is what it is. So, both these teams definitely got to get it right, man, before it's too late. Because shit, these games are important. Every single game is important. That's why I love football, because ain't no 82 games, 160 games. Nah, you get 17 of these hoes, and each one matter a lot. So you better.
17 is crazy, bro. You don't get a lot of chances at all.
Yeah, you don't get no second chances for real in this sport, man. So, but on the flip side, man, we are through week 6 now, and I know it's not November, Chris, but MVP race is heating up, dog. Baker obviously been doing his thing, and with the injuries on that offensive side of the ball for Tampa Bay, I obviously see the argument for Tampa Bay, and Baker winning the MVP. Obviously, I love my guy Mahomes. I told y'all I think he's gonna have a great year, but I don't think he'll get a third MVP just because narratives and stuff. But what people are not talking about, like I said, Baker's balling out. If you want to put him as the top MVP spot right now, I'm not gonna argue that because he very rightfully could be there. But can we talk about Bijan fucking Robinson, bro? Because he's on. I know it's pace, so it could definitely tell off. But he's on pace right now to obliterate the all-purpose yards record by running back with CJ2K back in 2008 with 2,500, I think. He's on pace for 2,800 total scrimmage yards this year, bro. By himself. Wow, he's averaging 70 reception yards a game as a running back.
That's actually insane. That's actually insane.
He's going fucking nuclear right now, dog. and that's where it's such like his threat as a receiver is so big. Y'all realize yesterday, or I guess Monday, I'm sorry, during the Monday night game, that was his first career run ever over 30 plus yards when he housed that one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You would think he has more than that because he's so slow, but no, he just do everything. And that line, not the best, but like imagine him with a great line. Oh my God. Imagine because Atlanta had a chance to get. Remember, they didn't want Lamar. Imagine Lamar and Bijan on a RPO. So
insane, bro.
Insane. And so I get the MVP is a QB award, and Baker definitely deserves it for what he's doing right now. But if Bijan Robinson gets this record, bro, we gotta end this just giving it to the best quarterback, bro. That's legendary shit right there. Like people really thought that record wouldn't be touched
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he'll probably do it without, like breaking like 2,000 yards, rushing
Russian.
is like, bro, that's even more testament to just how much of a dual threat back he is, man. So definitely got to give him his respect and his props, dog. But we do got our guy Swan joining us on now. Gonna get his opinion on Swan. What's up? Welcome to the pod, my guy.
What's good, my guy?
He just missed. We was just talking about your Eagles, man. But we're gonna let you make it, dog. So, but we're here talking about the MVP race through 6 weeks, man. Who you got as MVP of the league?
Baker. That's my MVP. Like just what he doing overall with the team. Like losing Emeka, losing Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, getting Ted Johnson in the field. He's serving up literally wide receiver like 4 and 5. So I mean, you have to give it to Baker. Like just seeing the history we came from, coming from like getting traded away from Cleveland, being a bench player in Carolina with like 7 games, trying to figure things out, going to the Rams, being a backup to Matt Stafford, not really doing much over there. It's now getting like a full-time opportunity with the Bucks, take them to the playoffs, upsetting certain teams. So that's my dark horse team too in the NFC, but you have to give it to Baker. Like you have to. I don't see who else you can give to as right now, like how he's looking.
Oh, that's what we were just talking about. I was talking about if Bijan Robinson break that all-purpose yards record, I feel like this gotta be a year. Because if not, if he were to do that and not win MVP at that point, like just create 2 separate awards. Create an MVP and a best quarterback award.
I think with the MVP stuff, they always gonna make it a quarterback award. I mean, the closest to what I seen like a non-quarterback almost winning was like JJ Watt in like 2014 when he was second place to Aaron Rodgers. Other than that, I think the last non-QB was like Adrian Peterson, like in 2012. So it's like it's going to be a quarterback award no matter what. Even like I think like in my opinion, like Aaron Rodgers deserved it in 2014. I would
2014 Aaron Rodgers is
he was cooking. Don't get it wrong, but it's just like what JJ was doing: 22.5 sacks, 5 touchdowns. That's insane. The only thing Aaron Rodgers had on JJ Watt was the record. I think the Texans was like 2-14. So it was hard to argue that, but it was 22.5 sacks that's ridiculous. With 5 touchdowns on offense, it's very ridiculous. It's hard to beat that. So other than that, I mean, I don't know. I would love Bijan to get it too. It's just like seeing the trend of certain QBs getting it. It's like it's going to be a quarterback award.
It's definitely become a narrative-driven award, and it's like, okay, which quarterback can we find that we feel bad for because he's good and maybe his team ain't the best? Let's give it to him because he deserves one. Like he's got to win one. It's like, bro, it's not a participation trophy. Like it's the fucking MVP award.
Yeah.
But I mean, not saying Baker don't deserve it because Baker has been balling, but it just feel like, the narrative is just gonna be like, well, Baker lost some of his team. He's been, he got that redemption story because obviously his career was almost over with after he got shipped out of Cleveland to Carolina to LA. Now he's found his footing in Tampa Bay. It's like, it's a feel good story. It's like it is. But if Bijan Robinson finished this year with 2,700 total yards from scrimmage and 15 plus touchdown, like, man, give that
if he beats
MVP,
Chris
bro.
Johnson's record, you gotta look at that as well.
Yeah, because I mean, while Baker's having a great year, he's not doing anything truly historic. Yeah. But the narrative behind him is great. Like, and that's what I'm like, man.
Hey,
just become a narrative based, dog. It's just becoming narrative based for sure, man. But hey, like I said, we only in the week 7. As Chris once said, hey man, just wait till November. Just wait till November.
It's literally any given week, to be honest. Like we're seeing like a whole lot how these teams been playing. It's really any given week.
Yeah. Yeah. For the first time in a pretty long time, man, it feels like, hey, NFL is wide open. Anybody can win the Super Bowl this year, man. So, hey, it is what it is, man. But Swan, it's been a minute since we've had a hate watch, but I think you got one this week. You ready for that?
Yeah, I got 2 of them. Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, one of them is on bye. So, but we can say that. You still go ahead.
Bye or not, they deserve that bye. I'm still gonna hate on.
I'm dead, man. But yeah, man, it's time for the Swan Dive Week 7 hate watch, man. It's been a little minute since we've had an official hate watch on the schedule, man. But let's waste no further time. Let's just get straight to this, man.
No, forget that.
Back on demon time again. So I'm finna cook something up. It's a swan dive straight into the hate. Picking out a player just to light up the tape. He ain't trying to praise, no, he came to roast. So don't mess up Sunday, or you gon' be the post. Swan got receipts, screenshots, and stats. Miss one throw, yeah, he gon' double back. Over those pick sixes, he on your case. Already pre-saved the memes just in case. He hate watching hard, got the popcorn too. Zoom in on your fumble like it's pay-per-view. One bad drive, you're a weekly disgrace. Don't be the one to screw his parlay. It's a swan dive, no lifeguard here. If you want his radar, better play clear. He don't do forgiveness, only flame fuel. One bad game, and the haters on fool. Don't be that guy this week, or he's hating, man. One mess up, you get the lifetime ban.
Man, welcome to the Swan Dive, bro. Man, oh man. Alice Cowboys. I'm not even put the D with it. Pause. Alice Cowboys.
Ain't no D in Dallas right now.
Ain't no goddamn D. All right, man. Sorry I do it, man. That defense is horrible. I know you said something about it, Chris, already, but goddamn it, that defense.
All ass Cowboys.
All ass. Like what Migo said, all ass. Man, all ass. First off, bro, I'll give y'all, I'm going to start with the props, though. Y'all have the best offense. I will give y'all that. Y'all offense is really legit. I will say that. However, that defense, god damn it, that defense stresses me out. I'm the last follicles on my head left is gone because that damn defense, bro. It's that bad. Let me start there. Y'all put up 30 points a game. 32 points. I have the number one offense. Dak is looking like a top 3 QB. I can't even hate on that. But that defense, like, that man sent him back to overseas. Like, he's a terrorist to y'all right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm looking at the fourth down. Why are y'all so far back, bro? Like, it's like fourth. It's like fourth and two.
It's all coverage, bro.
Bro, why are y'all in drop coverage on fourth and
Was
two?
it like 4th and 3 or
It was 4th and 2.
4th and 2?
Y'all ain't drop coverage.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You gotta give him 8 yards.
Bro,
You gotta give him 8.
that
You gotta cover the flat.
damn, y'all in a Hail Mary type of defense. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, am I tripping? Me and my homeboy, we look like, bro, are they really in a cloud cover zone on a 4th and 2? That's worse than Dylan Gabriel trying to force it on 1st and 3. Like, bro, I don't know. Like, I'll be pissed. And then you got people like, oh, I want to play zone. He said, man, you ain't playing zone, you playing man. None of y'all DBs have all your DBs, straight up, be real with you. Their Achilles tendons or hamstring, whatever, on their legs is looking like a turkey leg hook right now. It can't hang with everybody else. And so
the man don't help unless the man don't work unless y'all know what we
he's
do.
a terrorist, bro. I thought he was really bad in Chicago. He's worse here. He's a terrorist. Y'all get to get rid of him.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
bro, listen to Jerry. Everything is just fine, man.
No, everything is not fine. Everything is not fine.
He gotta know, bro. He gotta know.
Bro, I don't know what Jerry knows. You can't listen to Jerry, man. You can't listen to him.
This is what he want. Offense sells tickets, makes him more
Man,
money.
he's stuck in the A's. That right there was horrible. I was like, bro, ain't no way he put up this many points. Y'all lose the goddamn Panthers. Like,
Crazy part is Jerry, like, he's a defense first guy, believe it or not, which is
I know
so
he is.
crazy.
That's
actually a defense
That's what
first
makes
guy.
me upset. He's
that-
a defensive first guy, and you got the offense doing way better than defense. That's the thing. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Building the whole Michael Parsons trade stuff. It's like that trade, it ain't really do no justice overall. I mean, Kendall Clark haven't shown up, obviously.
He showed up, not this week though.
Not this week. Like, and it's at the end of the day, bro. It's the pen. Like that game, y'all really should have won, and for exact reason because Xavier Legette, I don't know what he was doing. He almost cost
when he
like
lied
he
shit.
He legit,
crazy.
Old country dumbass.
like he legit almost cost him the game right there. That's why I said, okay, they should win it because I don't know what the hell he was doing. I don't know, bro. But I should have won it right there. So I'm coming back. I'm like, okay, we good. The spread looking good and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and go look at the Seattle game, bro, because I had Seattle winning. I come back. I said, why is it 30-27? I said, wow, these dudes kicked the field goal. I said, wow, okay. Everybody in chat, bro, what happened? What happened? I said, Cowboys going Cowboys. They took the D out of the defense and they just roll with it. All pause.
Cowboys, bro.
Imagine if our defense could stay on the field for more than 2 minutes and actually give our offense time to rest.
I ain't never
see a really good team.
I think the last time I seen a team that had like a really bad defense was my Eagles back in like 2012, 2013 with the Andy Reid era, and then Bryce's Chiefs, bro, when 2019. That's the only team I seen with like a really bad defense, but had like a really good offense.
They going from their own 30, their own 20 to the red zone in like under a minute.
Bro, y'all letting Rico run a Rico on y'all right now. Like he's looking like AP right now.
Hey, Rico was good though. I and when Bryce asked like, what he did to him, he was good. I don't know why Jerry didn't bring him back. Maybe I don't know if he was trying to pull.
I think he was trying to pull a Tony Pollard part 2. You can't do that with every running back. Because if you look at Jerry's history of like running backs he kept or got rid of, he went from the whole thing with DeMarco Murray sending him to Philly, and
they always shit the bed once they leave.
So like but I think he's like the first, in my opinion, from me, me looking at y'all team. I think he's the first running back to leave Dallas and actually be better, in my opinion. Like. Obviously, the Panthers are not like a good team. Let's start there. But I mean, they had 500 for the first time since like.
I mean, they good enough to.
Yeah, they had 500 for the first time since I think 2019. That's when they had C-Mac. But Rico's probably like the first running back I think that left Dallas and is actually doing better than he did in Dallas.
I mean, yeah, he these past couple of weeks definitely been some breakout weeks for him. I do wonder how he had been performing like in Panthers practices because he is behind Chuba. Chuba, what the hell?
Yeah, and then they also got the other running back, Kenny Brooks, too, who's on injury. I don't know.
So I do wonder when Hubbard get back what they gonna do because I'm not saying they gotta start him. Obviously, like they gonna need more touches though.
They're gonna have to for sure split them carries, kind of like how they do it with between Hunt and Pacheco. They're gonna have to split it like down the middle somehow because if you don't, and then Chuba come out the injury, it ain't gonna look too pretty.
Like I said in our group chat, like last year, he had I think the second most rushing yards in the season as a Dallas Cowboy.
He was looking good. I don't know exactly
the most rushing yards in the season as a Dallas Cowboy since Zeke, not the second.
That's probably like the only trade where I didn't really look too much of. Like he sent to Carolina. It's like you went from one like one team to like a worse team. So it's like. Carolina, they're not going to get back to how they was in 2015 no time soon, especially under that ownership. But just seeing them at 500, like, we feel like we in the mid-2010s all over again, honestly, with all these teams leading their divisions.
Yeah. I will say, Carolina, don't get too excited because our defense is ass.
Yeah.
Bryce
Young not going for 115 passer rating.
Than our defense.
He not doing 150. Not gonna have 115 passer rating again, bro. That was a Cowboy special, bro.
Yeah, thanks. Oh my god.
Hey man, I'm not mad at the hate watch, man. It is. Who y'all got this week, Chris?
I think Arizona. I think Arizona.
Now, if y'all get torched by Jacoby Brissett,
Cowboys play this week,
bro. Like I was saying to my chat, fool. Any primetime game for that.
Oh no, y'all got the Commanders.
We got the Commanders. Okay, Arizona after that.
Hey, so the one thing I know is Chris, like looking at these games, the primetime games, no team covered their spreads. It's like none. I think it's only one team that covered their spreads so far, and that was the Chiefs in primetime games. Nobody covered their spreads at all. Not even Philly. That's something to take into note. Like
And we only covered because we cheated, bro. That's all.
You talking about us playing Washington this week?
No. So I'm saying like y'all not prime time. I'm saying like everybody's like prime time games, like the Mondays, Thursdays, and Sunday nights. Nobody been covering their spreads. That's something I noticed. I'm like, cause I looked up like, why? I said something been going on. No team have covered their spread. The Chiefs are literally the only team that covered their spread. Buffalo, Miami didn't do it. When Buffalo played New England, they didn't cover their stuff.
Yeah, the refs be betting on Chiefs games. So,
but I'm saying, but even with Monday, with Chicago and Washington, I think it was like 4.5 favorites. Chicago covered theirs, and then Washington didn't. I noticed that.
Yeah, it's because the Chiefs called them, was like, "Hey, we need Chicago to cover," and the refs was like, "Oh yes, Master Chiefs."
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? This Washington game. What's the over?
55.5.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I mean, both
that be a shootout.
Oh my god!
I was about to say, I mean,
damn, I thought it was gonna be a snipe. They know.
Both of y'all defense are like ranking the bottom of the league.
Yeah,
bro. Their defense is led by 36-year-old Bobby Wagner. Fool.
Bro, y'all saw that video? They said it was the video with Drewski chasing that dude in the hallway when he had the football pass on. Bobby Wagner trying to keep up.
Oh my god, it ain't finna be a lick of defense played. No, watch that shit be like 3-6 on some shit.
Shut up, bro, please. Everybody got their mind right now, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, man. Finna wrap up the podcast, but y'all know we can't get off without doing what we got to end every episode with. Hopefully this time.
No opinions this time.
No, keep your opinions, bro. Hopefully this time we end the pod with everybody y'all, man. But y'all know what time it is. It's time for LJ's ladder. Headed into week 7. Another long, grueling night for leadership. Put our brains together. We think we came out with another great ladder. Maybe Chris will have some questions or not. Maybe him and Cam, but we'll see. We'll see, man. So, but like we said, we stuck to our guns. If the Cowboys would have won, we were ready to move them up. Now we got to see where they fall into, man. But without further ado, let's get to LJ's ladder.
We climbing to the top, no stopping. Every week we check the ranks, NFL's on lock. From the bottom of the board to the team on top, step by step, yeah, we rising fast. If you ain't built for the climb, you ain't gonna last. Best in the league, yeah, we set that bar. Championship dreams, we know who you are. Top of the ladder, that's the quest. Only one spot for the number one best. Climb high, don't drop.
Special Super 130!
LJ's ladder. To the top.
LJ's ladder. Which team will climb to the top? All right, man. So LJ's ladder headed into week 7, man. Look, it's been a long week, man, but we'll get straight into this. Now, last week we had the eliminated. It stays the same this week. All these teams are still eliminated. The Raiders did get a win. It was versus the Titans, man. So, like, can we really count on anything for that? So, all the teams that are eliminated. Dylan Gabriel this week, yeah, we don't even got to talk about it. Justin Fields, my God, he's terrible. So, let's just get straight into this first rung, man. The end is near. Baltimore, you're getting Lamar back, but you're going to have to go on probably one of the most legendary runs to even have a chance right now. And that's considering that maybe Lamar even stays healthy because it's a soft tissue injury with a hamstring. That's nothing to play about for real, man. So definitely got to watch that. The Cardinals, man, the end is near. It's probably time to get rid of Kyler Murray. He can't get it done. And the Bengals, Joe Flacco's better than Jake Browning, but it still ain't enough, man. It still ain't enough. So the end is definitely near for these 3 teams at the bottom of the rung for week 7, man. Head into the next one. The Dallas Cowboys, because they got no defense in Dallas right now, man. It has been goddamn touchdowns galore for anybody playing Dallas. Bet everybody overs. That defense cannot stop a cold, bro. It's terrible, bro. So until they prove it, we pause, but we got to take the D out their name, bro. They don't deserve it no more. They got no defense over there in Dallas. That's rug 2 for the ladder headed into week 7. Moving on to run 3, man. Just happy to be here. All these teams, they just happy to be here. Carolina, we have 500. We just won a game versus Dallas Cowboys. Bryce Young looked great. New York Giants, the Bash Bros, the CTE bro, whatever you want to call Scatterboo and Dart, man. They doing the damn thing. New York is just happy to be here. They might save Dayball job. Chicago, y'all got y'all revenge on Washington from last year's Hail Mary. Caleb Williams has looked good the last few weeks. Looks like he's finally understanding that Ben Johnson offense. Atlanta, Michael Penix turned it around since his blunder week 3. Like I said, Bijan Robinson may or may not be an MVP by the end of this year. The Vikings, they just kind of weathering the storm, staying afloat. They were on a bye this week, but they're still right where they probably want to be. All these teams, you ask their fan bases, like, hey, we don't really got no expectations, but we just happy to be here right now. We in contention for the playoffs, and that's all they can ask for at this point with their teams, man. Headed into the next run, no man's land. We really don't know what to do with these 3 teams, man. Washington, is Jaden in a sophomore slump? We don't know. He looks good sometimes. He looks good. He doesn't look good the other times, man. This week, he had turnovers that lost him the game. That can't happen. He put the blame on himself. Respect to him for doing it, but hey, man, like, you got to get it together. You could have possibly got first in the division with the win this week, the way Philly playing, but no, you lost the game. Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence is bad. He's bad. Like, there's no other way around it. He's just not a good NFL quarterback, man. This is his 4th coach. He still can't get it together, and you paying him $50 million a year. He's not good. And then Philly, we don't know what's going on in that locker room, but AJ Brown not happy. AJ Brown, oh, we didn't talk. Oh no, I was just walking to the car. Oh no, I love being. Yeah, it's just bad all the way around. That offense can't get it together, and now the defense is even banged up too, and it's showing, man, they're not the same team as last year. So all 3 of these teams, no man's land. Next run, divisional round ceiling. All these teams, as of right now, ladder leadership feels like we can see them making it to the divisional round of the playoffs. Probably not any farther. For the Seahawks, Sam Darnold looks damn good. But at the end of the day, you have Sam Darnold. If you get a wild card win, that's a great season for y'all, but no more, no less. Texans, we're still holding out hope, but as of right now, that offense, we got to see it versus some good teams. But luckily for them, they get a test versus Seattle this upcoming Monday night. Maybe they can prove some things and move up. Steelers, they're winning, but I mean, it looks like the 2020 Steelers where, oh, they're a good team. And it's like, no, this team is going to make it to the playoffs, and then they're going to get smacked in the wild card round because they're not that explosive on the offense. The defense isn't that great. New England, hey, they're exceeding expectations right now. First in the AFC East, doing great. But it'd be Drake May's first time in the playoffs. Not saying he can't be great, but we just don't see it happening his first year into the playoffs. But he's definitely doing good, and we can see them making the divisional round. And then the 49ers, they're only ceiling capped because, like we said earlier, it's just injuries galore over there. Like, the fact that they're even doing what they're doing right now with all the injuries, and if they can even make the playoffs now down Fred Warner and Bosa, credit to Shanahan, man. He's one of the best out there. Mac Jones, turning him into winning QB. We'll see what they become when Brock comes back. Maybe they will fall out of the playoff race at that point. But as right now, the farthest we see them going is the divisional round, and that's really just a Shanahan stat right there. So next run, conference championship ceiling. All 3 of these teams, we can see potentially if the chips, fall where they need to, they could be in the conference championship, but no higher. For Denver, that defense is amazing, but Bo Nix is ass. For the Rams, we don't know what the deal is, but that offense isn't humming like it should be, and now Puka's out. That could cause problems for them. Matthew Stafford is still 37 years old. You get pressure on him, he's basically cooked. And then the Chargers, I mean, it don't even need more explaining. Chargers going Charger. Everything just looks tough right now for them. They almost fucked around and lost to the Dolphins this week, but they pulled it together at the very end. But we can still see conference championship ceiling for all 3 of these teams, man. Next run. Fake bullies. All these teams, when they up, you going to hear their fans talk all the shit in the world. And then when they lose, you going to hear every excuse in the damn world, man. And we're tired of it at LJ Ladder leadership, man. Y'all can't talk the talk and not walk the walk, man. Buffalo, y'all Super Bowl champs. Josh Allen, the best thing since sliced bread. That What y'all mean y'all need more help? This is a team y'all going into the offseason like that was supposed to win. When y'all beat the Ravens, oh yeah, we them guys. When y'all beating up on the Saints and the Dolphins, we can't decide our schedule. We're just the best team out here. Josh Allen is the best. Now you done dropped 2 games to Drake May, to Atlanta and Michael Penix, and now you lost the lead of the AFC East, and it's get Joe Brady out of here. Keon Coleman is a good points of blame to that quarterback, man. He's struggling. He ain't playing good. It is what it is. Lions, I thought y'all supposed to be biting kneecaps and shit. What happened in KC? It wasn't the refs' fault. Y'all got y'all ass whooped. Usually y'all the ones putting belt to ass on other teams, but y'all got y'all ass whooped this week. So hey, it is what it is. Stop all that crying, Brian Branch. Talking about they out there bullying me on the field. It's fucking football. Suck that shit up, man. What are y'all talking about? Come on now. Mahomes taunt. It ain't no taunt. Play football. Strap up and let's go. Fake bullies of the NFL, man. When they riding high, they riding high. But as soon as it comes down, it comes crashing down truly. So that's where they sit. And second to last run, Cinderella run. All 3 of these teams right now, if you think in your mind that they can make it to a Super Bowl, it'd be a Cinderella run for their team. Baker, obviously we know the story. From walk-on to first-round pick to left to die in Cleveland, traded Carolina, LA, found his way in Tampa Bay. Now he's MVP front runner. All the injuries, and they're still winning. It'd be an amazing Cinderella run. Indianapolis, maybe this is the New York story. Be a star player for the New York Giants, leave, and then have the best year of your career immediately afterward. We seen how it worked out for Saquon. If it happens for Daniel Jones, man, that's one hell of a Cinderella run, because I don't think anybody's had it in their bingo cards that Daniel Jones would have the Colts playing this good. And then for Green Bay, obviously, week before the season starts, you get Micah Parsons, Jordan Love. If he's able to finally put together some good games where he doesn't turn the ball over in the playoffs, it'd be a Cinderella run for them, and they finally get over that hump with Matt LaFleur. So it'd be a Cinderella run for all 3 of these teams if they were to win the Super Bowl. And last but not least, back atop the run for the first time in the 2025 NFL season, the 2025 Las Vegas Aces. Y'all remember, the Aces. They were supposed to three-peat last year, but that shit came crashing down bad. They got whooped by the Liberty, who went on to win a championship. And then this year, it did not look good to start. But then they MVP player reminded the world, like, I'm the fucking MVP for a reason. And we just seen what they did. Walk the whole WNBA down. Y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all want to say it's the rest, but y'all see what's happening, man. The Chiefs is back. Mahomes is back. EGE back this week, man. It's finna get scary for the league. Mahomes finna put the league back on notice. Chiefs about to start walking down everybody. Keep those fucking receipts, because we heard all the trash talk y'all was saying for the past couple weeks at the start of the season. 0-2. It's over with for them. They can't do shit. Okay. Keep that same energy, man. Rasheed not that good. He not going to do anything. Okay, keep that same energy. Y'all see what's happening, man. Chiefs on top of the rung of LJ's ladder, headed into week 7, man. Boys, how we do?
I like all of them. I think the only one I would lower is the Broncos. I don't see them that far, just because it's like just seeing them struggle against the Jets alone, just feels alone. That offense is really bland to me. I think divisional round ceiling is probably the highest I'll put the Broncos to. Chargers and Rams, especially with the Rams, I can see that as well. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, Matt Stafford and McVay still got their connection. As long as Puka get back healthy, they're going to be a hard team to beat in NFC. And then, like, the Chargers are going to charge, like you said. I think with them, it's just they having, like, really O-line issues. Like, I think half their O-line is out. Some of them out for the season. But, I mean, their defense is that good to where they can get over the hump a little bit somewhat. But Broncos, nah, I don't see it. Not with them.
I don't really see it either, but a couple people on LJ's ladder leadership were like, but their defense, they about to abolish the sack record, because Benito and all them boys is balling. But like we said, Bo Nix is really the only thing stopping them. Yeah. But with that defense, if they can mess around and going around, because their schedule is kind of easy too throughout the rest of this season, they could very well end up getting a high seed, maybe win the AFC West, only have to maybe play one game to make it there. And the defense could definitely win them a game if Bo Nix don't lose it for him. So that was our feeling there on the Broncos. Chris, our guy.
Hey, I got a statement and I got a question. The statement, Bryce got multiple personalities, bro.
I don't make the ladder, bro. It's a whole committee, dog.
Listen, a couple of people felt that way in the committee. Talking about himself. But then my question, How much longer y'all gonna give Green Bay until y'all realize y'all being swindled?
Mm.
I'm just wondering. I'm not saying I'm not even trying to hate. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I at least I don't see what I've seen from them other two teams, and even like the Broncos and even the Rams. Because I wasn't high on the Rams this year, but they've had some definitive wins. I don't know if I feel like Green Bay has done anything that's like, man, like they could be serious. And even Indy hot, but they kind of reminded me of when I was stupid and I was like, the Vikings the best team in the league. So I am kind of iffy on Green Bay because I don't feel they've done anything impressive. Which maybe that's okay. Maybe like you don't got to be impressive to.
I about to say that's another team that's offense is really bland too. I mean, I think the one thing gonna expose Green Bay going to the postseason is their lack of receiving depth. Like, of course, they already have injuries. Like that team since Jordan Love been there, they never had like a true number one. I mean, they trying to turn into golden, but it's gonna take some time. And with Riggy being out, I think Watson being out too, their lack of receiving depth is really gonna be exposed a lot in the playoffs if they don't get together by then. Like
It's crazy because if they had a
like if they had like
they had a good quarterback, bro. if they had above average.
Yeah, I was saying if they had a quarterback who would make better decisions and they had like a legitimate like number one receiver,
Speaking would be our secondary.
Secondary, yeah, I can see that as well. Secondary,
but what they have on their side is they got
but their front line. Though, I
that
would
can
say
help.
this though.
Yep. Literally the Cowboys defense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what they got.
The thing with the Packers though is that their front line somewhat makes up for that lack of secondary depth. So where like it's not too much exposed. Like bringing the pressure in. So like the fact that like they have like their front line, sometimes they can bring pressure in, it can make up for that like a secondary depth.
Because they could truly rush forward and then drop everybody else back. Because Rashawn Gary and Michael Parsons going to get pressure on the quarterback. And the only reason we really still so high at LJ Line leadership on Green Bay, we think Matt LaFleur is a great coach, and he's just going to win games.
And I figured you speak high of him a lot.
Yeah, and that's the only reason why it's Cinderella run, because it'd be like Jordan Love gonna have to have a Cinderella run in the playoffs to get him there. But we could see Jordan Love throwing 3 interceptions in the playoff game.
That's what I was gonna say. Because Teeter just said when Jaden and Watson get back, it'd be better. That's if Jordan can get them the ball.
Yeah.
If he can get them the ball. LaFleur is definitely a great coach, and he schemes it up perfectly for Jordan Love. It's just the decision has to be made out on the field, and Drake May makes those decisions better than he does.
Yeah, but y'all like that top rung name? That's pretty smooth, huh? Yeah.
That was cool. We're gonna see if you iron out. We're gonna see if you iron out all the way.
It's finna happen, bro. Look, we finna be in an ass game this week. We finna be we gonna beat the Raiders like 20-17 on some shit. Gino gonna throw 3 touchdowns this weekend.
That's
that box.
Oh, man.
He said run Josh Jacobs. I'll just stack the box, and if you play action, I'm just gonna put pressure on Jordan Love because he's gonna throw off his back foot anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all if y'all listen all the way through. Shorter episode this week, but go follow us on Twitter. We're gonna be posting plays there. We're gonna bounce back this week. We let y'all down last week. We're gonna get back right. Go follow the Money Line Go. $1 a month. Y'all see how we did it there. We had the wins there, not on the official play, but we're gonna string both of them together this week, man, for week 7. I'll give y'all 2 freebies right here for the Thursday night game tomorrow. Cincinnati plus 5.5. And then T. Higgins over, what is it? I forgot what I locked it in at. T. Higgins over 45.5 reception yards. Joe Flacco, I'm still not sold on that Pittsburgh defense. Short week on the road. It's a divisional game. Cincinnati literally, they fighting for, if they don't win this game, it's like they probably already not make the playoffs, but they for sure not make the playoffs if they lose this game. They're going to give everything they have, and I think 5.5 points is just too much for them to not cover at home. I think Jamar Chase and T. Higgins about to kill that secondary. I'm not sold on the Pittsburgh secondary at all.
I would take Joe Flacco's 21.5 completions too.
Yeah, so
he's gonna throw the ball a lot.
Yeah, I think Joe Flacco finna be looking like 30-year-old Joe Flacco tomorrow.
Bro, do y'all know that game between the Pittsburgh and the Browns? The Bengals. That's the first game since Brady and Breeze that both quarterbacks are over 40. And before that, it hadn't happened since the 1950s.
Golly.
They're calling it the Unk Bowl.
I was
I
bull
saw that.
crazy.
Two old white dudes calling them
Like
we losing recipe.
yeah, literally play for every team in that division. That's the crazy part, except the Steelers.
Yeah.
He can play for the Ravens. He can play for the Browns. He can play for the
That's
Bengals.
crazy, bro. He getting
And
tossed
AFC
around the
North
AFC
passed
North,
around.
bro.
He didn't play for all them teams, bro.
Yeah, all he got to do is play for the Steelers. Once Aaron Rodgers leave next year, retire, maybe he go over
Icy
there.
hot bowl,
That's crazy.
gold bond bowl.
Nice hot bull.
My leg, ball. Look at that.
Nah,
Hey man, like I said, we appreciate y'all. If y'all listen all the way through, we'll be back next Wednesday. Or maybe are you going to the game Tuesday, Chris?
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll be back next Wednesday, and we're gonna be talking NBA, not just NFL next week, man. I wish
hope we win. I'm gonna
we-
be so sad Wednesday.
No, bro, you know what's happening, bro. You know what's happening. Shane Goon belt the ass on the way.
It ain't gonna be Shane, bro. It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be Kevin.
Love you, TJ. Go Pack, go. They suck though, cheesehead.
Yeah, I did. Appreciate you listening all the way through, TJ. We appreciate everybody who listened all the way through. It's your favorite kids from the neighborhood signing off with another one. Bryce, Chris, Swan, Cam, we out, man. I need it.